Making babies, or at least the act of practicing to make babies, which, it's good to practice. Practice makes perfect. Gotta be the most fun thing you can do, right? That's fun. We have a good time.
I mean, yes.
You ever reheated pizza?
We're in so much trouble. Okay. I said that because I thought you guys would unequivocally say, yes, that is a fun act. I can't think of anything more fun to do, but both of you seem to be a little bit tepid on that.
Ask the question again. We'll do that.
The act of practicing to make babies is fun. Most fun thing you can do?
Oh, yeah!
Thank you.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Wrong.
we can't make babies, but
Wrong.
pretending to is great. Yeah.
Your first answer is a little bit more realistic, because if it were true that was the most fun thing to do, then the act itself and the amount of times we do the act wouldn't have gone down over the last 10 years, but it has. Studies are suggesting that people are binge-watching Netflix so much that it's affecting our sex lives. Some experts feel streaming video has become so easy and binge-worthy because there's so many great shows available.
Yeah.
It used to be like, well, from 8 to 8:30, we're not going to go there because that's when Seinfeld's on.
We only have 50 channels. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fertility rates in North America have hit an all-time low. In 2017, rates dropped below what's needed for the population to replace itself. As in, without immigration, there would be less of us in 20 years, which is crazy to think. And they're like,
for the best.
And Netflix had a great response to this because obviously this study took off yesterday. And Netflix said this: "We take great pride in being part of the cultural zeitgeist, but getting credit for a decades-long decline in sex is beyond even our programming abilities." The average person binges about 2 hours a day, by the way, which leaves you more than enough time to do the other stuff, too.
You know what?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, if Netflix really wants to solve this problem, maybe they should put on, 50 Shades, the Twilight
I don't
movies,
think they think that it's a problem.
Ace Ventura, all the sexy films.
The solution to all of this is you got to have streaming rules. Shannon and I have rules because, because we both love, film and television, so we can consume a lot, especially at once. And we have very similar interests when it comes to what we're watching. So we have rules. It's after 2 episodes, cut off, or at least take a break, take a breather, go for a walk, spend some time together. Because you used to have commercial breaks that you could, chat.
Really?
You guys have sex after every 2 episodes?
That's great. Good for you.
You go for a walk, reconnect with your partner. Now, this comes from a place personally of pain because there's a term that's been said. The lazy les.
What is that?
And I've been a lazy les. It's when two. This can happen to everybody, whether you're gay, straight, however you identify. But you become lazy. You start watching these shows together, and you become these sloths, and then. In my case, it's 2 years later, and you're 30 pounds heavy, and you're very tired, and you don't want to do anything.
That's not just confined to the lesbian community. I can vouch for that, and so can my belly.
Yeah.
I'm a slothy single.
Lazy Les, slothy single on the radio on a Tuesday. Here we go.
So, okay, I got it. Then I want to know if Jax is the only one with streaming rules. You're the first person I've ever heard of that actually has rules.
You gotta do it, man. It just keeps everything in check.
416-872-9999 or 999 on the text. I'm curious if we find one more. If you are one more person, if there's one more person in the city that does this, I will be surprised.
Bet you there is.
Because I don't think anybody is that sort of disciplined or thinks about that. You, Jax, are a special human being in that you're very empathetic, and you're also like, what about the long-term health of this relationship? But the rest of us are like, but what about Mad Men? What happens next?
As a woman with very, very slow metabolism, I must be aware of how long I'm sitting and what I'm eating, okay?
999 on the text or 416-872-9999.